This is going to be a quick video about how to use your OneDrive. I think many of you are already using your OneDrive, but if you are not, this is for you. OneDrive is a wonderful thing to use. Very, very easy. It just requires a tiny change in the way you do things. So let me show you. If you're using a PC, like your school laptop, you're gonna have your Windows, and here you have that folder looking thing. You need to click on that to open your file system. I am on a Mac, so I don't have that, but I wanted to show you. In Mac I have the Finder, but it looks very similar. So I'm gonna go to the one I have, which looks like that. Now here you are going to have my documents, downloads, and something a little similar to that. And underneath you should have a thing called OneDrive, especially if you are on if you're on a work laptop, a school laptop, it will say OneDrive. If you're on a personal laptop, you may have to download OneDrive. But if you have OneDrive, you just click on it, and if it's the very first time, it may ask you to log in. It will take you to it will ask you for a user it should ask you for an email, and you enter your school email, and then it should take you to the DCPS login, and you do that, and then after that, that's it really. Now the next step is to move everything you have into OneDrive. What I did, and I did this from school, I had a folder here called My Documents, and I had everything I've ever done in there, right? And I got my documents and I dragged it to the OneDrive, and I dropped it there. I'm not gonna do it because that's not my documents. But I dragged the whole thing into OneDrive, and then it's there. That's it. Now be warned, the first time you do that, especially if you have a lot of files, I had many gigabytes of files, it took hours. Because basically what you're doing is uploading your documents to the internet. And now all my files are both in my computer and in the internet, and if my computer dies or anything happens to it, I don't lose anything. Everything is still in the internet. Also, if I need to go, let's say I go on vacation and I get a hold of another computer and I want to open one of my files, I can do it online. I can do it from the browser. You can go to your email, you can go here to your apps, and from there to OneDrive, and all my documents are there, so I can open them from any computer anywhere in the world. If I own, like I do, a personal computer, let's say you own a personal laptop and you own your school laptop, you can have those files, your school files, in all three of them at the same time. They're really going to be online mostly, and on your school computer if that's the main one, but I can have access to all of them from anywhere, any one of the three computers. And if I make a change in one of them, the change gets reflected in all of them. It also works really well with Teams. When you're in Teams and you want to attach a file or upload a file, it works easier if the file is already in one view. So go ahead and give it a try. Thereafter, you will never have to back up anything again. It's totally worth it. But